Hey guys, welcome to this Flutter app development series where we are making that wallpaper app which no one wants. So in the last video, we were successfully able to fetch all wallpapers from Cloudflare store and display them in this grid view. For this, we use the stream builder widget, and to avoid downloading wallpapers every time the user opens our app, we use the cached network image widget. So the next thing that we want to do is implement code for the home page. On this page, I want to display all the different types of wallpaper categories we have in Firestore. Categories like cars, bikes, animals, so on and so forth. Now, since we again want to get data from Firestore, you might be tempted to copy the stream builder code that we had added in AllImages class. But let's try to analyze the situation before we jump into implementation. All these three classes that we have added are just pages of the page view widget, and this page view is part of the main scaffold. When we change the page inside the page view, we are not really switching to a new scaffold. So instead of adding a stream builder in each page, it makes more sense to put the whole page view widget inside a stream builder. And since each page depends on the snapshot of data that we get from Firestore, we can pass down the current snapshot to each page of this page view. This is commonly known as dependency injection. You'll probably understand this clearly once you see the implementation. So as the first step, let's convert home and favorite classes into stateful widgets, similar to AllImages class. Now since that is done, let's see what we exactly need for building these pages. So if I go to AllImages, you can see that we have this builder function which takes build context and async snapshot of type query snapshot. And this snapshot is exactly what we need to inject into these pages. Now to store a reference of this object, I'll copy this and create a final field of this type in home class, and I'll name it snapshot. For query snapshot, I'll import the cloudfirestore.dart package. As fields marked as final have to be initialized at the time of object construction, we are getting this error. It is suggesting to add final field formal parameters. If I select that, you can see now snapshot is added as a parameter to the constructor of home class. Now let's also add similar field for favorite class. I'm not sure if we will need that, but let's keep it consistent for now. And now we can start doing the same for AllImages class. First, I'll add the snapshot field here, and then I'll add it to the constructor. Next, we can start moving the stream builder to main scaffold. For that, I'll go to the main.dart file and wrap the page view inside a stream builder. Next, I'll get the code for stream property from AllImages. For Firestore, I'll again import Cloud Firestore package. Next, let's add the builder property. For this, I'll again copy the code from AllImages and paste here. And now we can return this page view widget from the builder function of stream builder. But before returning the page view, let's add a if check to make sure that snapshot has data and the document list in this snapshot is not empty. If this check passes, then we can return this page view, and if it fails, let's return a centered circular indicator. Now we can safely remove all the stream builder code from build method of AllImages state class, and this will leave us with only the grid view widget. Now since we have a reference to current snapshot in AllImages class, we can get it in state class using the widget field, like this. You can already see how simple this build method looks as compared to the original implementation. Now, next thing that we want to do is change this return statement of page view builder. I'll replace it with a method call named getPageAtIndex, and this method will need the current index and current snapshot as arguments. Let's start defining this method now. First, we will have to check what is the current value of index. For this, I'll use switch case. Let's add case for 0, 1 and 2. Now if index is 0, I'll return AllImages. And here I can use the snapshot field that we had added earlier to inject the current snapshot into this widget. Similar to this, I'll return home widget if index is 1 and favorite widget if index is 2. By design, it is not possible to get index anything else from these three values, but it is always a good practice to have a default case to handle all other values. I'll just return a circular progress indicator here. Now let's save all this code and check if it is working. Since we have done a lot of changes, I'll stop and relaunch the debugger. As you can see, everything is still working as it was before we moved Stream Builder from all images to main scaffold. We can now remove this list of pages from here, and we can set the item count to 3 explicitly. And while we are here, let's also move this bottom navigation bar code into a separate method of its own called build bottom navigation bar. So that was it for this video. We have now refactored our code using dependency injection such that we will not have to add a new stream builder for each page of the page view. In the next video, I'll start working on the home page where users can see all the wallpaper categories we have to offer in this app. So if you like this video, hit that like button, maybe also consider subscribing, and I'll hope you to see in the next one.